important part of the day. We needed somebody to carry the heavy lifting today, and that's exactly what he did. It's a very good offensive ball club over there, and he just neutralized them. He's been so effective versus left-handed hitters with his power sink and movement, and today was equally good with left-handers and right-handers. So just so proud of him. I mean, if he doesn't walk one guy, they don't score. And it's just so good to see Kendall rewarded, because when you see him day in, day out, and how hard he works at it, and how much he cheers for his teammates, and all the little things he does on our bench, it just makes you feel good, because he is very deserving of any success he has, and he's going to be successful in everything he does.
Scratched out a run in the first inning, kind of set the tone there.
Yeah, and we had a little hit run there later on. We had to get some guys moving. For whatever reason, we're taking better swings at our hit and runs than we have advantage counts, and we don't turn guys loose. But yeah, the offense is a work in progress, and our kids were just battling their hearts out. I mean, a week ago Casey was going to be a redshirt guy, and now all of a sudden he's not a redshirt guy. Now we're considering pulling somebody else out of a redshirt year because of everything that's happening to us. So we'll have to wait and see how Taylor bounces back. The last time he did this, it took a little while. It was 3 or 4 weeks. So it hurts us in two respects. I think you're starting to see the ball offensively, and also he's one of our guys on the mound. So that's another blow to our club. But hopefully we can be resilient enough to keep pitching and playing enough defense to where we can win some ball games.
Is it more severe than a full hamstring, John?
He has a history of doing that when he got here. He's really, a little bit reckless there. He ran himself into an out, but he's probably, trying to do too much right there. But, Taylor's one of those kids who's always trying to do too much. You have to love the effort, love his passion. But the minute that guy can take some deep breaths and relax and just play the game, he's going to be a great player. Now, that's easier said than done, because you're talking to somebody who struggled with that as a player as well. So I think, hopefully we get him back, because he's a phenomenal athlete. Most people haven't seen, what he can do for us on this baseball.
That home to first he ran in the first inning there.
Yeah, he can fly. I mean, he might be the fastest guy on our ball club. I've seen him on a 6'4", 60 before. He's a special athlete. Again, he just deep breaths and needs to tone it down a little bit. When he does that, he's going to be special, and he knows that. It's something he really works hard at.
John, I know that it's a competition. It always will be the rest of the year. Can the Brakeman earn that rotation spot out?
Oh, of course he can. It's got to be. He's a great matchup guy. It's got to be against clubs that like to lift. The more teams like to lift and hit fly balls, the better he is, and that's why he's such a good matchup for a club like this. But Kendall can pitch because he's got movement. He can go in the strike zone. Today he punches out 8, which is a little unusual, but I think the changeup is something today. They got him a lot of swings and misses too, so that kind of gives him a third pitch.
Thinking about this week, going on the road now, and 5 games on the road, setting up for pitching.
Yeah, we will definitely split it up, because we want everybody available for LSU. So, it'll be the 1 inning here, 1 inning there thing. But I'm excited to go on the road, and I think our players are too. I think they've been here long enough, and it's spring break, and they want to see something different. And I think going to Hammond first is good preparation, although Southeastern's got a great club. Well, they've won a lot of ball games this year, and they're solid.
Thoughts on Philip Casey's debut?
Yeah, I think Philip had some good at-bats, thought he hadn't played a lot of third base, but, I think he moved around fine out there. I think he's a competitor, he wants to play, and he's going to get his chance. Because one thing that opportunities bring, the one thing the injuries bring is opportunities. So, hopefully, we have some guys who can make the most of it.
Could Ben Bracewell have thrown today?
He could have, but we'd have been pushing it. We really want him ready for next Friday night. And we're still not 100% sure that that's going to happen, but if he keeps progressing, we feel like there's a good chance it will.
What's the discussion in the 9th inning when Caleb wants to go finish it out, but Caleb wants, Kendall wants to finish it out, Caleb wants to have the baseball too?
Well, fresh Caleb versus Kendall at 100.
Yeah.
What is it, 106?
Finished that. He had 94 after
109.
8. Yeah.
109. So, he was on such a roll, we didn't want to take him out of the game, but, when that little flare, fell, we wanted our best guy out there. And we felt like Caleb had dominated that part of their order, and that's a dangerous part of the order too, and they'd seen him 3 times. So I just said, Butch, what did your gut tell you? He says, we need to get Caleb right here. And that's obviously what we did.